2K's first esports event, the Road to the Finals tournament. With 250,000...
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello and welcome to the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson here with Shaquille. And folks, you can feel the fierceness, the intensity of this series setting the tone prior to Game 3. Tonight, it'll be the Atlanta Hawks going up against the Chicago Bulls in their house, United Center. Looking at the Bulls, they were unable to take Game 2 on the road, but the series continues. They look to get back in the win column again tonight. Well, after losing the first 2 games on the road, the alarm bells starting to sound. Would you agree, Kenny, that this is a crucial game for them if they're going to battle back in the series?
Yeah, some guys play much better at home than they do on the road. So they need some home cooking tonight, and this crowd has got to give them a big burst of adrenaline.
You know, if you listen.
Everyone to Game 3 of this Eastern Conference Round 1 matchup. 2-0 so far. Perhaps the tide can turn in this one. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony with Doris Burke on our sideline. We'll look at the Bulls. They need the boost here from the hometown fans, trailing 2-0. It is critical for them to start to edge back into the series.
And guys, losing this one would be devastating. For all intents and purposes, this game is a must-win. You really have to treat it like a Game 7.
Exactly. Back on their home court, it's their chance to change the momentum in the series. But you're right, you can't go down 3 games to 9 and expect to come back and win the series.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Millsap, the power forward, will go over to the center. Jackson is out there with Kent Bazemore, and it's Cephalosha in at the 3. No one near Turner as he lets it go. No good from outside. Chicago on defense. Look to start a new streak after losing on Monday.
And I think they can hold their heads high from that performance, you know, despite the final score being what it was.
I agree with you. I mean, it was a tough game played in a tough environment on the road, and they were in it right until the bitter end, so that's good stuff.
Now Turner following the three-point attempt by Freak.
That's another miss. Already they've missed 3 out of 4 to start.
To the paint from 10 feet out. That's good from Horford on the assist by Jackson. Horford's got his first 2 points of the night.
Nice pass. He got the ball right into his teammate's shooting pocket. On time and on target.
Noah against Horford. Here's Butler. And that one's good. Rondo's got his first points of the game.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
Earlier, Doris Burke spoke with head coach Fred Hoiberg. Find out, BB.
As a leader, you might expect from a coach in this situation. After dropping the first 2 in hostile territory, he recognizes the task they have in front of them. He said, we didn't get it done on the road, and now we have to take care of business at home. Simple as that. Let's see how it plays, guys.
Thank you, Doris. Now here's Jackson. After the miss from Evan Turner. And he hits it from deep. 3 points there from Jackson. Jackson's got 6.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
Rondo against Jackson. Rondo gets to Gasol. Noah the screen. 5 to shoot. 14 feet away. Bazemore grabs the miss.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the deep.
Jackson against Butler. Butler with the steal. In transition, here come the Bulls. Plays it up and banks it in.
You know what? He wasn't going to wait around for any help on that break.
Solo soiree performance all the way. How about that for a little bit of a rip?
I'm going to let it slide.
Now here's Jackson. He has 6. 6 to shoot. Great tee that time from Rondo.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a little.
Shots good by Butler.
Don't take your eyes off of him because you can make plays from multiple spots on the floor. Put the isolated cam on.
Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. A steal. Fast break. Here we go. Bazemore gets the bucket.
Not much the defense can do once he gets to the bucket.
Now let's take this chance to break out the list of the NBA's top free throw shooting teams in the regular season.
I tell you what, Kevin, when you have numbers like this from the line, your coach is not only satisfied, but he's confident. Sure, there are some guys whose numbers help offset the weaker shooters, but overall, this has been a solid team from the line.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Portis is checked in for Gasol. Andre Robertson comes in for Evan Turner. And it's Rose in for Rajon Rondo. Now here's Jackson. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and out of contact there.
Yeah, good job to take it right at him.
Yeah, really left him no choice there, Greg. He had the foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
Both free throws good from Jackson.
Check out the stats for Jackson. He's already up to 8 points. He's picked up 6 points from behind the arc.
I love the rhythm his outside stroke has produced today.
And the basket by Rose.
He clearly had the speed advantage there, and he used it to burn the D for the sweet hoop. Nice play.
51 seconds left to play here in the first. Now here's Jackson. 8 points for him. Clock at 4. And that one is... hammered home.
And kept... Who says a point guard should look to pass first? I mean, not when you can finish like this.
Well, Clark, he wasn't going to give that opportunity up to a teammate.
Well, you know, Kevin, that's one he'll always take himself, and he should. I mean, you can't pass up that kind of opportunity or fun.
Quick shot there, and it's off target.
Kevin, I didn't like that defensive effort at all, but they're lucky he missed it.
Yeah, you hope that's not indicative of the type of D they're going to play, because if they do, they're going to have struggles with him tonight.
There's the pick. Got it off in time, and it goes at the buzzer.
Digging deep. That shot, that shows some serious gut.
And the Gasol brothers, both starters in the All-Star game last season. It's the first time that's happened in NBA history. Pau talked about the joy of sharing the NBA stage with his brother.
It's like a dream come true. It's hard to really picture it. I'm just proud to be Mark's brother, and I'm proud of what he's become.
Well, there's story is a bit like a fairy tale, the way an almost entirely new group here. Joakim Noah's checked in for Gasol. Roberson comes in for Turner. Butler, he's checked in for Aaron Brooks. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Derrick Rose. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Al Horford's checked in for Andrew Nicholson. Ken Bazemore comes in for Cephalosha. Max checked in for T. And it's Jackson in for Dennis Schroeder. And so in the game for the Hawks, Millsap, the power forward with Horford at the center. Shelvin Mack is out there with Jackson. And it's Bazemore at the 3 spot. From the sideline, let's catch.
Just a great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, you know, exploding to the basket like that, Greg, just as soon as that ball was going the other way, that's exactly how you want to do it.
That was a nice free throw brought to you by Kia. Outside Butler. Unloads from 13. No good off the back of the rim.
You're not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Jackson gets the bucket.
Those defenders look like they're out of gas. I mean, they're getting pushed around on the low block.
Yeah, but they better rally soon because they've given up 3 straight buckets in the paint.
Rondo passes to Portis. And it's good coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. Rondo's got 3 assists now in this one. Jackson up top. He's covered by Rondo. Goes out the screen on Rondo. Goes up a screen. Here's Jackson. Another 3 for Atlanta.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Noah with a screen for Rondo. Takes a shot at the elbow. Does not find the basket. His second miss. He's now 1 for 3. Atlanta's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Mack dishes to Millsap. And there's the pass to Jackson. Millsap a screen. Jackson against Butler. It's up a 3. Jackson misses. Butler on the way. 7 points in the game.
I tell you what, folks, I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it.
No good on that last second attempt there. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that has been very close so far. Hawks lead by 1. From the United Center in Chicago. Back in a moment. Welcome you back to our coverage of round 1 of the NBA playoffs. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
That slasher mentality was on display in that first half. He got to the rim consistently.
Boy, I tell you what, he's got that great first step. He must have had some quickness porridge or something because he looks a little faster today than normal.
Before it's Gasol with Noah at the 5. Rajon Rondo is out there with Jimmy Butler. And it's Turner at the small forward position. And that's the group for Fred Hoiberg as we begin the second half.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
Just no resistance on the interior.
Rondo can't get it to go. The feed now to Jackson. Horford with the screen on Rondo. Jackson kicks to Horford. Lets the 3 fly. Kept alive by Atlanta. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Millsap. Well, that's a collection of assassins you see on your screen right there. Just deadly. They were the most accurate shooting guards in the regular season. Third is Jimmy Butler.
You know, just ask this group. Sometimes when you're hot, you're hot. And it's a comforting feeling for a coach to know you've got one of those guys roaming on the perimeter.
And not only can they light it up from the perimeter, Greg, but they get their buckets getting to the rim as well. I mean, aggressive moves to the basket are always going to help you shoot hit some easy ones to shoot a high percentage.
And that one's good. That's now 22 points for Freak.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
It really is. 5 out of 6 of their last field goals have come from the paint.
Noah with the block. Outside Rondo. Here's Butler. No good. So Atlanta will take it the other way.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
Horford sends a screen for Jackson. From deep three-point range, again the miss by Jackson.
And so much for repeating the three-point barrage he put on in the first half. Nothing here in the second.
Noah with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. To tie. And Turner with the basket on the assist by Rondo. Rondo's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Changes for Chicago. Portis, he's checked in for Noah. Brooks comes in for Turner. And Derrick Rose is subbed in for Rajon Rondo. Then for the Hawks, Nicholson's checked in for Millsap. Korver comes in for Cephalosha. And it's Teague in for Kent Bazemore. Rose against Jackson off a shot here. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Bulls making a change here as well. Andre Robertson, he's checked in for Aaron Brooks. Paul Millsap is checked in for Atlanta. Jackson comes in for Dennis Schroeder. Rose goes in, and it's good off the bad rim and in. Rose has got 8.
Great move there. That spin just dusted off the defense.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, the defender all over.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
When's the last time
For Atlanta, they have put up good numbers at the charity stripe, converting 6 of 7. So for the Hawks, Al Horford, he's checked in for Nicholson. Then Shelvin Max subbed in for Jeff Teague. Here's Rose. 8 points for him. Good-looking screen by Gasol. Here's Roberson. Those 3-pointers off the mark. And offensively. And we welcome you back to our coverage of round 1 in the NBA playoffs. The Hawks leading by 5. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Peterman. 4th quarter action. All fueled up and ready to go. On the court for Atlanta, Millsap, the power forward with Horford at the center. Shelvin Mack is out there with Jackson, and it's Cephalosha in at the small forward. Here's Jackson. Millsap a screen, the drive by Jackson.
And folks, he does more than just put 2 points onto their lead. He does it with a little bit of flair.
He sure does. You're right. It's a dazzling move to the bucket for him.
I tell you what, he may not be the biggest man in the league, guys, but he more than makes up for that lack of size with amazing aerial skills.
Atlanta making a switch here. Bazemore is checked in. Rondo against Jackson. Butler from outside. Doesn't go either for Butler.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Well, they're working the glass, really battling in that area of the game, and that's helped them stake this lead.
Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Rondo passes to Gasol. Goes up the baseline, and he gets it to go.
Fellas, that's been a go-to shot for him today.
Yeah, and they found that sweet spot in the defense. And it's right between the paint and the three-point line. And boy, have they been rock solid. And this is why you need good defenders on the interior to contest shots.
Yeah, Greg, making every shot a hard one, even the shots in close.
Horford with the screen on Rondo. Rondo with the steal. Now here's Butler. Not a lot of room. Rondo kicks to Gasol. Pass to Turner. Fires the three. No good. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Millsap misses.
Oh, boy, that would have been a nice alley-oop.
Boy, really liked the thought on that play, but didn't quite get it executed. Almost made a spectacular pass.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Let's spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing. Spacing.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Rondo against Jackson. Rondo with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. And Jackson with the block. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Well, Kevin, I was able to listen in on what the head coach of the Chicago Bulls was going over in his huddle. He told the squad, now is the time when we turn it on and leave them in the rear-view mirror. It won't be easy, but guys, I know we can put them away. Let's see if they can deliver.
Thank you, Doris. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. Jackson's got 11 points here in just the second half. Bulls trail by 6. Rondo with the ball. Guarded down by Jackson. The shot by Butler. Nobody around. Nice open look, but it's no good.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
And that's how the coach would draw it up on the fast break from start to finish.
Yeah, and what a finish it was, guys. Really nicely done.
Kicks to Gasol. Millsap grabs the miss. Millsap's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Jackson drives in. And Paul Millsap, the bucket on the assist by Jackson. Jackson's got 5 assists tonight. Bulls have gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cold down the stretch. And that one's good. 14 points for Paul Gasol.
Yeah, it's just a smart shot to take advantage of the mismatch.
Well, with a stroke like that and height advantage as well, mid-range J is almost a given.
Takes out the screen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Jackson misses. Bulls trail by 8. Here's Butler, hooked away, and that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. Turner dishes to Rondo. A baseline J. No good from Gasol.
Solid job by them on the glass here tonight. +8 in rebound.
You know what? That rebound has always been a critical element of the game, and that's why they are now understanding how to win.
Shot clock at 5. Here's Jackson. Offensive rebound.
Tell you what, the defense has nothing to worry about out there with them shooting. I mean, you can't dial it in from deep this half at all.
Gasol. Al Horford with the rebound.
There was just enough defensive pressure to get him off balance and cause that shot to go awry.
The 3, and he nails it. The three-pointer falls from Jackson. Jackson's got 34.
Well, guys, they came in here and really took charge from the opening tip. This is such a tough thing to do for a visiting team. This contest was played on their terms.
And, you know, that's not the way it usually works in the NBA. It's going to be a great win, and you know it's going to be a happy plane ride out of here for sure.
That free throw, no good. And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. The shot. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
I don't want to say they're trying to run up the score here, but they do keep adding to the lead.
Well, I know you don't want to say it, but I will, partner. I mean, they're trying to run the score up here. It's plain and simple. They're trying to throw salt all in that.
We're men amongst boys tonight. Whew.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Hey y'all, Ernie Johnson here along with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome back for the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. He had just an outstanding fourth quarter performance. He really had the fire lit under him, and down the stretch, really having a huge impact on the outcome of this game.
Seeing Freak dominate the way he did tonight reminded me of watching him play in high school. He was a man among boys. He was a 4-time consensus All-American back then. Overall, great game.
He was the star of the show for them on the offensive end. Over half of their points came through him. I think he was the number 1 option, the number 2 option, number 3 option, and then when the coach called timeout, he was still the option.
And we are still early in the postseason. There's more round 1 action of the NBA playoffs coming your way. For Shaq and Kenny the Jet Smith and Kevin Harlan and the entire 2K Sports crew. Good night, everybody.